Yo, what is up, Yugi fam? Hope everybody's having a great day today. Welcome to another video. Today I have an updated list for Beetroopers, but is it even called Beetroopers anymore? The deck has just taken a completely different direction. Personally, I'm a big fan. I like that the deck has evolved into sort of a bug link deck. It does remind me of, say, like how Dragon Link is a mishmash of just so many different dragons, different engines, and I feel like it's the same way with Beetroopers now. First it was Battle Wasp, and then it was like other things, but I feel like the deck is this version of the deck is very powerful. So I hope that you guys do enjoy it. Keep an open mind always, especially when you want to play this deck competitively. I think you should always keep an open mind. It's definitely not pure by a long shot. I believe the goal of the deck now is very different from what the goal was prior to DPE. So DPE is in this list, but we also have Baron because if you guys haven't seen my combo video, my combo tutorial, please go check it out. I show you how you can make Sting the Poison with any extender into Baron plus DPE, which is absolutely insane because now the deck has an Omni Negate, which is nice. So when you open up Sting the Poison and an Insect extender, you can make Baron and DPE, which is pretty nice. So yeah, let's get right into the list. I'm pretty happy with the list. This is post ban list, by the way. So I'm only playing 2 Fusion Destiny in this list because I do want to prepare for the new list. Anytime the ban list drops, which by the way, it was an insane ban list. But anytime a new ban list drops, I just want to get right into the new list because I think having older lists is just so irrelevant. It's sad, that I just made that Dark Lord profile and Eva got hit. That really sucked. But anyway, this is Bug Link or Beetroopers, Beetrooper Battle Wasp, whatever you want to call it. Starting off with the Battle Wasps, obviously we have 3 Sting the Poison. This is your best one. You're gonna notice something very different here. And we cut Twin Bow because Twin Bow actually locks you into insects for the rest of the turn if you use its effects. And because of the new direction the deck is taking, we don't want to be locked into insects ever, whether we're going first or second, because we're trying to end on like DPE, maybe Appaloosa if we have like enough extenders, stuff like that. Just watch the whole deck profile, you'll see like what I'm playing because I still kind of do stay true to Beetroopers. I just don't play as much of a heavy insect lineup. But yeah, so 3 Bullseye because Bullseye is the best one. It's the extender that doesn't lock you out of anything. All it requires is that you control an insect monster and then Herbalist. Obviously, he's still he's my second favorite Beetroop Battle Wasp compared to after Sting the Poison. So amazing card. It's actually he's part of the combo when you go for the Baron combo. So yeah, that is it for the Battle Wasp cards. Now for the Beetroopers, wow, no Scout Buggy because Scout Buggy while face up locks you into insects and we don't want that. So we cut Scout Buggy. Unfortunately, I mean I love the card, but again because we're trying to aim to we're trying to keep our options open whenever we want to link. So Scout Buggy unfortunately does restrict us. So that's the reason we cut it. So we have 3 Scale Bomber. It's the best extender because it helps you chain block Sting the Poison. 2 Sting Lancer. I always ran 2. I'm always a fan of 2. In this, you might argue that you could get away with playing 1 in this particular version of the deck. I just feel good with 2. That's just my personal preference. 1 Assault Roller. This guy's great. Searchable extender. And then I do play Neptune. Neptune to me is one of the best extenders. Helps you shuffle back your Resonance Insects from the Banish Zone. And then it's a 3k body. If it's destroyed or banished by an opponent's card effect, it can come back. It's really good. I'm still a very, very big fan of this card because of Resonance Insect. That is it for the Beetrooper lineup. So Battle Wasp Beetroopers out of the way. Now for the more generic stuff, this has become, well, it always has been one of the best normal summons in the deck, but it is really, really important right now because we don't play Scout Buggy anymore. This becomes the other normal summon that we really rely on. And Resonance Insect is just so busted. I mean, if you've been playing the deck, you know how broken this card is. Another starter is Goki Pole. I play 2 now because It's one of the better starters when you're trying to when you're trying not to lock yourself out of anything. And plus, this normal summon alone, Goki Pull is a one card Verte because you go Goki Pull, All Mirage, and then you search the Assault Roller, and then you banish the Goki Pull, go Assault Roller, make Verte. So it's pretty cool to have access to multiples of this card. I don't want to clog at 3. Most of the time, I do not like to use this card early. I want to foolish it off Resonance when it gets banished. That way I get the maximum value out of everything. But if I need to, I can use this as a starter if need be, or I can discard it for like Pico. And then I've never been a fan of this card at 3, so I play 2, but I do like Retaliating Sea a lot because it is, again, another starter that you can normal summon and still be able to search like Resonance Insect or Goki Pole, so I do like it. The matchups that it does put work in, it's super high impact, like I'm talking about turn ending. It's just insane, whenever it resolves. And then the last of the insects, I run one Doom Dozer. Obviously, you want to have. I love this card. This card's absolutely insane. And then I'm still running one Kaiju. I'm really a big fan of having a searchable out in the deck to anything. So I do like having the Kaiju. This is a spot where you guys can maybe substitute this card for something else if you'd like. But me personally, I do enjoy having the searchable Kaiju in the main deck. So for now, I'm keeping it. This deck's always evolving. It's always changing, so things might change. But for now, this is what I'm playing. Obviously, we have Dasher and Celestial for the DPE. And then for the hand traps, so we have the 2 Retaliating Sea as part of our hand trap lineup. We also have 3 Ash and then 3 Imperm. So 8 hand traps. It might not seem like a lot. That's because I'm playing like 3 droplets in the main deck. I just like having access to this card. The meta is definitely going to change. This might be something else. I'm not sure, but for now, I think that there's still. I think some of the top decks are still going to be monster effect heavy, except for Eldritch. So if Eldritch does see play because of skill drain at 3, this card does become a bit redundant. But otherwise, in every other matchup, like Sword Soul still a deck. Flunder's going to be they're getting their quick play spell in Battles of Chaos. I understand, by the way, that there are a couple of new like insect cards in the Battle of Chaos set. Not Beetroopers, but just like should be generic stuff. I haven't read them really, but I do want to check them out. But anyway, I like Droplet in the main deck because discarding cards isn't the worst. Like especially when you discard like Resonance, Insect, stuff like that. It's just a nice card to have, especially going second. You just turn off boards, and then you're able to easily OTK and push through. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good lineup for the time being. 2 Fusion Destiny, obviously. I run 2 Descent. This is a token generator. I just like having 2. In case I open one, I can search the other for a follow-up with Sting Lancer. And then 1 Monster Reborn for our extender. And then I do run still the Flying Sting because there's multiple lines of play. There's multiple routes with this deck that you can make. So you can either go like DPE Baron, or maybe you can go DPE with like the counter trap. It all depends on what you open up. I'll do test hands just in a little bit. But yeah, I do still like having access to the counter trap because you can easily just make Atlas, tag out into Sting Lancer, and still have like a negate. That's pretty nice. For the extra deck, obviously we have the 1 Baron. I love this card in the deck. I've always wanted to find a way to synchro summon in the deck because of Sting the Poison. And it's a level 2 tuner, and Doom Dozer and Neptune are level 8s, so it's not too difficult to make this card. So I do love having access to an Omni Negate in the deck. And then obviously we have the 1 DPE. Everything else is Link monsters. Just wanted to get the non-Link monsters out of the way. Baron and DPE, obviously broken cards. Link ones, we have Almirage, Link Spider. This is here for the token that we make, and then if we get nibbed, we can still make Link Spider. And then if we can keep going through Nib, hopefully we can make like a Verte and end on DPE. 2 Pico, I do still like this card at 2 in this build because in the grind game I want to be able to go into another one and just start shuffling stuff back so that way I can keep playing and keep going and never run out of gas. So I do like to play 2. Just 1 Armor Horn. After turn 1, you're really not going into this card because you don't want to be locked into insects later on in the game because then you're locking yourself out of a lot of stuff in your extra deck. So it's mainly just to get your combos going, just to get the additional normal summon, which is very, very crucial. And then after that, you really don't miss it. Sometimes you don't even summon it back from the graveyard. And then 1 Verte, obviously for the DPE, 1 IP. This is when we need to link our stuff into something generic and also to be able to unicorn on the opponent's turn. Hulk is very, very important to be able to end on Baron DPE. This is part of the combo, so you need Hulk. And even when you're going second you can always just use Hulk to link climb to be able to get into Unicorn access code much, much easier. Plus, it's another attribute for access code as well. 1 Seraphim, 1 Unicorn, and then we have 1 Atlas, 1 access code, and then lastly we have 1 Apo. So Apo you can easily make, say you open Fusion Destiny, you can just make like IP and be able to IP the Verte away into a Tunigate Appaloosa and still have DPE, and potentially other things as well. So one of the lines of play that I actually showcased, if you did open Fusion Destiny alongside Sting the Poison with an extender, then you would just end with DPE, Baron, this, and then this would bring back the Sting the Poison, and you'd have Retaliating Sea that you searched also. So it's really, really powerful. Let's get into some test hands. Alright guys, quick power shuffle, get right into our first test hand here. I did a couple of duels today with this deck. Against 1 match against Sword Soul against some of my friends, and then 1 match against Drytron, and the deck did perform very, very well. I did win those matches. It was just it just felt so good to have access to like DPE in the deck, as well as just so much gas and still be able to play a decent amount of hand traps, good going second cards as well. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Test hand number 1, here we go. Just give a cut, and we'll get to our first 5-card hand. Oh boy. Oh boy, so we already have... Okay, so if you guys didn't watch the combo tutorial, I'll be able to showcase what you can do with Sting the Poison and Bullseye, which is really cool. And then we have the Goki Pole as an additional follow-up, possibly, or we can discard it off Pico. So let's get right into it, though. We'll go normal summon Sting, activate Sting here. We search the Herbalist. Okay, where are you? Okay, we search Herbalist here. And now we use Bullseye to summon. Effect the Bullseye, take 200. And now we go into our Armor Horn. Armor Horn is very, very important. A very important piece of the combo. Effect to get the extra normal summon, and then here we have to revive back the Sting, so make sure the Sting comes back because it is our tuner. We do need this. And now we go Link 2 into Pico. I believe we don't really need the any of these. We can like shuffle 3, draw 1. So I will be shuffling all 3 back, actually. Because in this combo, you actually don't need to bring back Armor Horn. It actually doesn't contribute anything. And I forgot to activate Pico. Okay, so we'll go pitch the... I guess I'll pitch Goki Pole. Or I could... I don't want to reveal that I have Droplet to my opponent, even if I did draw 2. I'm just going to pitch Goki Pole to Equipped. That's, oh my god, I'm just getting too excited, getting ahead of myself. But yeah, you pitch Goki Pole, Equipped, and then Goki Pole effect. With Goki Pole here, I'll search the, I need to search Assault Roller, because I need the extender here. Okay, and then after that, I guess, man, would my choice have changed? I think I'd put back Goki Pole and I'd keep Sting. Oh no, no, not Sting. I'd keep not Air Ballista. I'd keep Bullseye. There we go. I'd keep Bullseye right here and just shuffle back Goki Pole because it is another resource that grants me a search, and I would prefer to draw that card as a follow-up. So yeah, shuffle 3, draw 1. Alright, so here's our draw. We have, wow, broken. Absolutely broken. Alright, so anyway, from here we go into our Hulk. Hulky Fibrex, we go Hulk, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 2 Resonance. The reason that we go Chainlink 2 Resonance here is because if our opponent is playing Gamma, I do not want to lose the body. Honestly, it really doesn't matter now that I think about it, because we'll still be able to make Verte anyway. Whether they Gamma this or Gamma this, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Here we search the Doomdozer. It's very important. Doomdozer is another important piece of the combo because it is the level 8. It's the level 8 monster that will help us make Baron. Okay, so we summon another Sting from the deck. And now we can banish 2 for the Doomdozer. Alright, we could use the effect of Resonance here. I guess we could just like Foolish something that we potentially don't want to draw, but I don't think anything here is going to be a bad draw, to be honest. I don't want to... I guess we could Foolish one of the Retaliating Seas, maybe? Yeah. See, that's why sometimes I don't like using Goki Pole early. It would be easy to just Foolish Goki Pole and, you know, get the search, but we drew it and we just discarded that card. Okay, anyway, so we use an 8 and a level 2 tuner into our Baron, and now we just banish another insect from grave. We could banish like a Sting, since we have another Sting in grave to summon, and now we just make Verte. Okay, and then Verte effect, sending the Fusion Destiny alongside Celestial and Dasher. And that's our board, guys. We end with DPE Baron, a face down Droplet. We'll discard this, or we can discard, or we can send the Verte for droplets. And then we have Ash Blossom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 very good interruptions that generally hit a lot. And we also have the Destiny Hero package engraved to get us a draw 2. So yeah, that was pretty awesome test hand number 1. Let's get into test hand number 2. All right, test hand number 2. Guys, if you enjoy videos such as these, where I do go in depth, show you test hands, and help you understand how a deck functions, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Would be much appreciated. We're almost at 900 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support and all the positive feedback. Aiming for that 1,000. Aiming for that 1,000 sub count. All right, here we go. Test hand number 2. All right, here we go. We have Neptune, Sting again, Fusion Destiny. If we just have an extender, oh, we'll have a broken hand if we just draw an extender right here. Oh, it's alright. It's alright. I still want to show you. Actually, I think we still might be able to, I wonder actually. This is interesting. So we need an extender in this because we have nothing. Neptune's dead right now. So we special the Bullseye, use the effect. What do I want to do here? We'll go... I think, yeah, we need the extra normal summon, so it has to be Armor Horn. Um, and then we go additional normal. We'll summon the Goki pole. We immediately go into a Seraphim. Let's see. We don't really have anything insane right now. But we could still end with something interesting. So I guess, man, this is so. Well, we have Fusion Destiny, so I didn't need to worry about going into Verte. So I think we go. Yeah, we definitely go Seraphim here. Yeah, we go Seraphim. Let's use the effect of Goki Pole. And we have two options here. We can either search ourselves a follow-up, or if we want to be really aggressive, we can search Retaliating Sea. Actually, Retaliating Sea is a starter, I guess, so even if we don't use this against the opponent, we can always normal summon it. So yeah, I'll search Retaliating Sea just to add to the overall end board, I guess. Banish 3 for Armor Horn, so in this case we do need the Armor Horn, especially because we have Neptune. And now what we can do here is we can link into our Atlas. Okay, we can link into Atlas. And now Atlas effect, summon Sting, Sting effect, yes, get the counter trap here. So this is one of those, actually this is perfect that I get to demonstrate why we still want to play the counter trap. Because there's just certain lines of play that you're just going to wish that you had access to this. We could summon Neptune here. I'm not sure if we should save it for like a follow-up. Because it really doesn't make sense to summon Neptune now. So maybe just keep it for a follow-up. And then we'll just activate the Fusion Destiny. Great, they were next to each other. And now we end with this, which is pretty... Honestly, it's pretty strong. We end with Retaliating Sea, Ash Blossom, DPE, and the Counter Trap. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. What's really cool too is that next turn, if we you know, say our opponent, obviously, you know, they pass and we Counter Trap and we DPE, Ash, Retaliating Sea, we can summon this. And then we could actually reset this because we control an insect with 3,000 attack. So we can actually reset this if Neptune stays on board for next turn, which is really cool. So far, 2 successful test hands. Let's aim for a third. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, and hope you guys are having a great day. So here we go, test hand number 3. First 2 test hands, I would say pretty damn nice. Successful for sure, ending on multiple disruptions with follow-up, which is always what we want. Yeah, so here we go. Let's finish strong. This will probably be the last test hand. All right, give a cut. Alright, here we go. Ash. Droplet. Uh-oh. Goki Pole. Oh no, actually, Goki Pole is 1 card vert. Oh my god, that's not fair. I keep drawing that. And Reborn too. Man, all 3 test hands we drew Sting. And we also drew, like, the Reborn too. This is pretty broken. I kind of wanted to showcase something without Sting because this hand is real nice. This hand might be very similar to last test hand because we searched the extender, normal summon Goki Pole effect. This probably ends us with... Actually, you know what? Let's just play it out because I'm not even sure myself. We'll search. We'll go effect. So if they stop this, just to let you guys know, if they stop this here, we just go Almirage and then reborn it and then go Verte. So that's what's really nice about having DPE in the deck. Um, you know, so even if we like they hand trap this, like, or say instead of reborn we open this, or we open like Scale Bomber, we can still end on something. But anyway, effect burn for 2. Let's go. Obviously, we need Armor Horn. Where is he? Armor Horn. Okay, and then effect. Get the Goki Pole. And then here we go into Seraphim. Goki Pole effect. Goki Pole effect here. I think we need the extenders more than anything. Even though we did open the Reborn. Let's search just that. Alrighty. Yeah, I think with this hand we still end with the counter trap plus DPE. But again, I'm just trying to see if that's the best we can do. Actually, I do want access to Pico, though. So we might have to ditch this Droplet or this Ash, but I'm not sure if that's the best option here. Because what I was thinking here is that we banish 3 to summon this, and then just link away, and then make Atlas, and then Atlas tribute, summon, sting, get the counter trap. And then we haven't used Monster Reborn yet, so we'd still be able to banish and Monster Reborn something, and then go Verte and have the counter trap. I think that's what we do here. Although I could get access to Seraphim because we have the Reborn, but if I do get access to Seraphim, not Seraphim, Pico, then I will be burning through probably Droplet. But I wonder where that takes me, though. I wonder if it's worth it. I'm going to try. I'm going to see what happens, just for the sake of the video, I guess. Let's go Reborn here. I'll just Reborn the Poison. And then I'll banish like Bullseye for the Armor Horn. And then go into our Pico. And then Pico, I'll pitch the Droplet, target the Seraphim, then equip. I do have 3 I can shuffle back here. Just trying to think if it's going to be worth it. Because all this did was really just get me access to... I think it's the same thing in the end. I'm not really sure if it was worth it. I think my initial line of play was actually a bit better. Yeah, because if we shuffle 3, draw 1, and then... Or we don't even have to shuffle 3, draw 1. We could banish all 3 to bring this back, and then use this and this to get into Atlas. And then we get the... because we've already used Goki Pole, so this will search us a Dozer. Yeah, I think I'm complicating it, to be honest. I think what I had in mind before was actually the correct play. So not even summoning this. What was in the... we had Goki Pole here. And then we searched the roller. And then we had Droplet as well in hand. So... yeah, I think this is the better play here, in Monster Reborn, obviously. So I think just banish 3. Okay, just keep it simple. And then this gets banished. Then we just go into our Atlas, and then Atlas effect here. Get Sting. And then Sting effect. Get the counter trap. And now we can... we have to make sure you Monster Reborn the Seraphim, because if you Monster Reborn Atlas, you'll be stuck into insects. And then you're going to banish the Atlas for a roller, And now here you can just go into your Verte. And what's really cool, if we drew Fusion Destiny, say Droplet was Fusion Destiny, we could also make this into like a Tunagate Appaloosa. So that is an option. Whatever, dump everything, summon this, and then yeah, this is our board, which is pretty nice because we still end with Counter Trap, Droplet, Ash, DPE. So yeah, guys, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it to overcomplicate something and overextend for no reason. Because the line of play that I was trying to make would have, I believe, got me the same board, just without Droplet, which doesn't make any sense. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We did get pretty lucky. All 3 test hands we opened up with Sting, which was really nice. But it's the deck, you know. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.